Okay, so I originally wasn't planning on making a video like this, but because I really wanted to help some of you guys stuck with this certain part of this game, I'm gonna be trying my best to explain it in this video. This is that one puzzle in Touhou Shoujo Tale of Beautiful Memories, where you're in a ghost castle, or in that haunted mansion, and you have to do some piano things. I'll do my best to explain it, and, well, I don't know what to call this puzzle, so I'm calling it the Do-Re-Mi Ghost Puzzle. So I'll try to explain it in this video. If it doesn't help, I'm sorry, and but I hope it does. So to complete this puzzle, you need to have the lifting mitts and the switch talisman. Although the switch talisman is completely optional. The way to get past this puzzle is to find 8 different music notes discovered in item boxes that's around the mansion. I'm going to be going through each note that you can find in order. However, the note that you may find in a box may be different from mine. So, for example, maybe my second box is the note Mi, but your second box is the note Re. You would want to write Re down on your end, because I'm pretty sure the notes are different in different playthroughs. I think. I'm not sure. The first note is located in this leftmost room. A fairy will be flying above you, and the gimmick here is that the fairy needs to be pushing down the blue button on this platform above. When the fairy pushes down the blue button, a red button will appear, and you will need to jump on it. Once you jump on it, a box will appear to the right side of the room, and you will obtain your first note. Again, as a reminder, do not write down the notes in my game. Write the notes down in your game, because they may be different. The second note is located at the leftmost room upstairs. There will be a floating blue gem, but do not collect it just yet. The blue gem will start to move around the room. You'll need to pick up the gems that it sits behind it. If you fail to pick it up, or pick up the gem that's creating the smaller gems too early, you'll have to re-enter the room. Once you follow this blue gem around the room, it'll stop at a certain point. If you keep continuing to follow this blue gem, it will eventually stop at this platform up here. It will then be available to get. Jump to get it before it disappears. Then a red box will appear just nearby with the second note in it. The third note is located in the second leftmost room upstairs. The way to get to it is to do a bit of parkour by jumping onto the springs to get to the other side of the room. You touch the spots on the ground, you'll be sent back to the entrance of the room. Just stay calm and make your way to the other side of the room by carefully jumping on these springs. Once you get to the other side of the room, there will be an item box waiting for you with the third note inside of it. The fourth note is located in the second leftmost room downstairs. You're trying to stop these springs in the right place to help a fairy get across. You must shoot these springs to stop them in place, though. If you messed up the spring placement, you will have to re-enter the room to reset the springs. If you are having trouble with this, just follow the video. I stopped the first spring in the third column here. I then stopped the next spring so that there are 2 empty columns from the first to the middle spring. The final spring, I stopped it so it is 1 column before the last one. The fairy should then spring across over to the platform and then push down the box. Then you will get your 4th note by interacting with the box. The 5th note is located to the bottom of the stairs closest to the right. The gimmick here is that there is a blue button that you cannot access, but there is a block moving back and forth. You will have to shoot the block multiple times so that it lands on the button. When you push the block onto the button, a box will appear, which you will then get your 5th note. The 6th note is located to the rightmost room downstairs. In the room there will be 8 bookshelves that you'll need to shoot down. Once you shoot all the bookshelves down, the box with the 6th note will be at the end of the room. To get the 7th note, enter this room. After looking around, you'll see a giant hole in the middle of the room. Jump into that hole and you will then be put next to a blue orb. Using your lifting mitts, grab the blue orb and drop down the platform while holding it. You will then see a red switch you will then need to set your blue orb on, or black on. The switch will remove the obstacle in the room you're in, and the 7th note will be on the box to your left. The final note is located to the room right close to the stairs on the top floor. You will be in an empty room, but keep going and proceed into the room next. You will then find a red ball which you will need to jump on. The ball inverses your movement, so try not to get too dizzy. You will then need to move the ball right onto the switch here, which will then reveal a box with the final note in it. With all your notes written down, you are ready for the real challenge. But wait, there may be a chance that you forgot to write one of these notes down. Don't worry, if this happens, go to the front exit here on the 2nd floor of the mansion. You'll find Lunasa. The first 2 interactions doesn't matter, so you can skip all that if you want. But when you interact with Lunasa after the first 2 times, she'll tell you the order of the notes that you've obtained them in. So if you haven't already, write them down, and remember to write them in the order that she tells you to. Once you have all your notes collected and ordered, enter the room Lyrica is next to. You will then find a bunch of ghosts moving around on a music notes chart. I'll do my best to explain this, but if you're having trouble, talk to Lyrica at the end of the room and she'll explain it to you. The notes the ghosts teleport from the top of the music chart to the bottom goes as so. Mi, re, do, ti, la, so, and fa. When you stand on the green spot, the ghosts will start teleporting on the chart. When you jump, you'll stop the ghost closest to the spot you're currently at. Your task is to stop them in the right spot. It can be hard at first, but just be patient in knowing where the ghosts are at. Something that helps me know where the ghosts are at is when the ghost hits the top part and then turns around, they are at the spot mi. And each movement after they turn around, starting from mi, will go as so. Re, do, ti, la, so, and fa. Because the first note that Lunas told me was the note Re, I had to wait for the first ghost to land on Re. Because my second note was Mi, I had to wait until the ghost teleported to the note spot Mi on the chart. So if your first ghost was the note Do, you would have to wait until the ghost is on the spot Do, and then stop the ghost on said spot. Now everything should line up. Your job is to just stop the rest of the ghosts according to their correct spot accordingly. Be patient and remember where each note is. You should hear some fanfare when you do it right. Once you complete that puzzle, go to the room second to the right on the top of the stairs. You will then see some platforms leading to your sought-out boundary shard. I really hope this helped. and I'm sorry if it didn't. I tried my best to explain it as best I could, and I'm not gonna lie, I was lucky I had a save file before I completely did this puzzle, because I wasn't planning on replaying through the whole game again. So, yeah, anyways, I really hope this helped. And, if it doesn't, I'm sorry, but maybe it helped you get a little bit closer. Anyways, good luck in your journey, and take care.